Hi, I'm Tereza with PotomacBeads. Today we will work together on my Christmas decoration, which I call Winter Chimes. These little bell-shaped decorations are made with IrisDuo beads and WibeDuo beads. So gather your beads and let's start working. So for the Winter Chimes pendant or Christmas decorations, you will need IrisDuos, WibeDuos, RounDuo Minis, Miyuki 11-ohs, Miyuki Drops, and some 4mm Potomac Crystal Rounds. We'll be starting here at the top and we'll be creating this version with two colors of IrisDuos. You can definitely go for only one color, but I personally prefer this look with the separated top and bottom. I'll be working with wildfire thread and size 12 needle. And I'm using quite a long thread, so I don't have to add a new piece of thread. So I used like an arm span plus some centimeters extra. If you have to add new thread, that's fine. I just like to work with one piece. And we will start with 5 RounDuo Minis. Put them on your thread, slide them towards the end. Don't forget to check the holes because it's a two-hole bead. And make 3 knots to create a circle. Now take your needle and go through one of those holes, one of those RounDuo Minis next to the knot through the same hole, and then we need to step up. So go up to the second hole of this RounDuo Mini, and first we will be adding 3 Miyuki 11-ohs in between each RounDuo Minis, so 5 times 3 15-ohs, and then we will step up through the first one and the second one, so we can go to the next row. So like this, and repeat 4 more times. For the next row, as I said, you want to step up through the first and the second bead you added. And now we'll be adding the first IrisDuos. So pick first one 11-oh, then pick one IrisDuo, and you want it to be sitting on top of the RounDuo Mini. So I'm going from my right to the left. So I'm going first through the hole on the right side. Then I'm going without anything to the left hole. And then I'm picking one 11-oh and going through this 11-oh in the middle, and that's it. That's what I will repeat 4 more times. The IrisDuo are puffed on only one side, so you want all the puffed sides be facing the same direction, so from me towards me, of course. And then it will fold like this down to start creating the bell shape. And to finish the row, you also need to step up to the next one. So we'll be stepping up through the middle bead here from the 3 11-ohs sitting between RounDuo Minis. Then also the 11-oh added just now, and the first hole of the first IrisDuo. And now you go in the opposite direction and pick one IrisDuo, one 11-oh, and another IrisDuo. Don't forget to check the holes every time. And go to the other side, back to the IrisDuo. And then to the second hole of this IrisDuo. Don't forget to pull so that the bell will start shaping, and like this 4 more times. For the next row, we'll be adding WibeDuo beads and connecting these two IrisDuos next to each other, but first we need to get to this row. So we'll be traveling through the IrisDuo bead here, and then also this one. So you're basically stepping up through the new beads we added. And then we again switch the direction, and we will first connect the two IrisDuos which are lying next to each other. So first connect these two. That will be the first step in the new row. Then pick one 11-0, one WibeDuo bead. So it's the star-shaped bead again, puffed on one side, so watch out for the direction you are putting it on, so all the puffed sides up, and then go to the next IrisDuo. And like this 4 more times, always connecting these two IrisDuos and then adding 2 11-0s and 1 WibeDuo bead. To step up to the next row, go through the first Miyuki you added and the hole of the first WibeDuo, and then step up to the second hole as well. With the WibeDuo shape it's a bit tricky because the thread will be showing, but you want to have it on the back side, on this side of a bead. And now we will be adding the second color of the IrisDuo. So pick the first bead, then pick a Miyuki 11-0, and then add a second IrisDuo. You can totally continue with the same color. I will be using 2 though. And with these beads, go to the second WibeDuo and pull. And then repeat this 4 more times. So I finished here in the WibeDuo, and we will be creating the flowers. So step up through the first IrisDuo. So I went through the first hole, and then I'm turning the direction again, and I'm going up. And I'm also going through the second IrisDuo, and this will be the base for the first flower. So the flower is made out of 6 IrisDuos in total, so we will add 4 more IrisDuos now. So pick them up. So I have 4, and I'm going again through both of these IrisDuos which I have already here, and like this. And this flower, 2 of these flowers sitting next to each other will always share this IrisDuo between them, and also the next one. And to get to the next flower, go also through the third IrisDuo here, through the first hole, and then also through the second hole. And that's how you get to the second flower. Don't forget to pull a lot. Then you connect again in the same way the IrisDuo beads here. So now you have already 3 beads out of the 6. So you will be adding only 3 IrisDuos now. So 1, 2, always check the holes, and number 3. And now go through 3 of these, because we already have 3 here. and like this. So now again you need to step up through this IrisDuo, first hole, second hole, connect these two and add 3 more IrisDuos, and you should be able to repeat it 2 more times, I think. Yeah, and then the last one, you will be adding only 2 IrisDuos, but I will join you on this there. So continue doing this like we just did now, and then I'll get back to you again for the last flower. And I'm here for the last flower. So the last flower is missing only 2 IrisDuos here at the top. So go through the 2 at the bottom and the 4th one, which is actually the IrisDuo from the first flower. And then you need to add 2 IrisDuos, which I didn't have, of course. Here I had only 1, so let's put 2 on, checking the holes. And now we need to close the flower by going through all of 6 IrisDuos. So pull and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the first one was actually the 6th one, so like this. So now you're here in this one of these 2, doesn't matter from which direction you are coming, and then jump here to the second hole. And now here between these 2 IrisDuos which are within 1 flower, you will always pick 1 IrisDuo and you will put it in there. So between the 2 IrisDuos of 1 flower will go 1 RounDuo Mini, and between the 2 IrisDuos from neighboring flowers you will put 1 4mm PC round and go like this around the whole bell. So we're almost at the end, and to step up, go again through the RounDuo Mini, the first hole, that's where you finished, and step up to the second hole. Now we'll be adding 11 O's. Pick 3 11 O's and go to the PC round, and then pick 3 more 11 O's and go to the second hole of the RounDuo Mini. So you are adding 6 11 O's in total, connecting the second so far unused hole of RounDuo Mini and the Potomac Crystal, and like this go around again. And for the last row we will be adding 2 more Miyuki 11 O's together with the Miyuki Drop, which will be sitting over the RounDuo Mini. So first, since I finished up, of course, in RounDuo Mini, as you should, you need to get to the next one. So I'm going through the 11 O's, the round, and also the 3 more 11 O's. And there you want to pick an 11 O, a Miyuki Drop, and 11 O, and then you again go through all these beads, so through all of these 6 11 O's already there, and the drop, and you always add 2 11 O's and Miyuki Drop, which will sit on top of the RounDuo Mini, and then you can knot off the thread somewhere between the beads, and that will be the last step in bead weaving, and then we will just add a loop for the top so you can hang your decoration. And to finish the bell off, we need to hang it from something. So you will need a head pin and 2 of these Potomac Crystal Rounds. So put a round on the head pin and then put it to the middle of the bell, and then put the next one on top Then with your flat nose pliers, make a loop. So the only thing is just be sure not to crack the crystal, and at the same time you need to push the crystal down so that there's no extra wire here visible. It will be probably moving a bit. And then with the round nose pliers, you can probably make the loop quite big, so you can put, for example, a bow in it, or you can make it short and then add a big jump ring, so you can hang the bell from something. And that's it. So now I have a loop, I can put a bow in it, and my bell is finished. And now it's up to you how you will hang this little decoration. I would recommend putting a little ribbon here at the top and use the little hook to put it on your Christmas tree or some Christmas branch which you will have on your table with a vase. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed making these little bells. If you have pictures of your finished pieces, you can post them into our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making. I'm always happy to see your creations. Thank you very much, and let's see each other in the next one.